So, real love is getting involved in solving a person's problem. Well, is there any love on this planet? Nobody cares about the homeless, do they? Nothing's done about them, or is it? Everyone's really mean. Go get a job. Joke of being broke. But I never even had that. So I think my life would have been better if I would have had a shitty McDonald's job. All right. When I was like 16 years old. And lived the rat race of a joke of a broke job, because at least my boss, if they are super abusive, they can only be super abusive to an extent. It's nothing like domestic violence when the victim is living with their insane abuser. There is no comparison. It's much, 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 much better to have a shitty job and live in the rat race. And, okay, I'm miserable. Fine. It's a hell of a lot worse being attacked every day, being made fun of, just made to feel like you're a piece of shit and you can't even do anything like a McDonald's job. And which is better? They're both. The worst thing is for the abuser to attack their victim. The worst thing is for the victim being forced to live with their insane attacking abuser day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. History always repeats itself. Hell Earth is always on fire with the insane abusing narcissist who never ever stops. Ever. So I would say, no, there's no real love on the planet because love gets involved. Fixing the problem. Well, it's really easy. Homeless people, just give them a little shack to live in. What does our government do? What do people do? Oh, you're not allowed to live in shacks. Oh, you're not allowed to live in these little tiny houses. Oh, we're just going to destroy them. It's like, what do you want from them? There is nothing for them. There is no resources. Give them a job. Give them a little shitty room to live in an apartment complex, and give them a job. And if they don't do their job, then kick them out of the apartment complex in a month. And it depends on how destroyed they are by their insane abuser. Like, if they are, like, super traumatized and they need to, like, and they're, like, Sybil, well, give Sybil, like, 6 months without working. Okay. Give the Turpin children and Sybil at least 6 months without working. That is fair. There is no fairness in this world. There is no justice. There is no good. There's nothing good in this world. Yeah. Your money, you can't do anything. Money is not the root of all evil. Money, if you don't have any money, that's the root of all evil on this planet. If you have no money, you can't do one thing. All a victim needs is money to get away from their abuser. Like, oh, wow, God, my abuser's that bad. I'm going to go move all the way to Australia. I live in the United States. I mean, like, why not? So, of course, love is getting involved. The love is caring. And what's that? It's getting involved. It's solving the person's problem. Does anybody do that? No, that never happens. This never happens. History repeats itself. Because possibly people are naturally fearful and afraid. So this makes the bully reign. Okay, so like any bully, right, is naturally afraid and fearful. So they let another bully reign over them. But I mean, everybody in the human race have this fear and being afraid. And that's a real big reason why bullies rule. Insane, abusing narcissists. You know, nothing's done about domestic violence. What a joke. Did you get a PFA out on him? No, because my boyfriend will kill me then. Facts are facts. Like, look what happened to me. It was a caretaker. Look what happened to me. And all the manipulating lies that put me through, created all the hell in my life that I had nothing to do with. I don't have anything to do with my life. All the hell that was created, all the lies, I have nothing to do with it. I mean, I'm just a hurt victim, and like nobody gives a shit. Nobody's just like, oh my God, you went through all that. Fuck. Here's a little shack. It's not that much, but at least it has a kitchen. At least it's a deficiency. There you go. For a year. You shouldn't have went through all that hell. I mean, that's as easy as that. Bullies are evil and they reign all the time on this planet. Like, all the time. Like, nothing's ever done. History repeats itself. You're in the land of forgetfulness. You really are. Like, and you forget what happened 100 years ago. Things are forgotten about. And like, especially now, they're like, and then you don't even know real history. Real history is fake. What really happened to Abraham Lincoln? He didn't free the slaves. That wasn't... He made it look like he did with an act. I don't even know what the act is, but, you know, it's all a lie. Everything's a lie. Everything is a lie. It sucks. People can't deal with violence, so it's always given to the poor, vulnerable victim who is on autopilot. Like, what the hell is a victim